Hello everyone, welcome to the video, and today we're going to talk about the Denon DJ Prime Go. Let's do it. Hi everyone, welcome. Hopefully you got here through the portal of djideasharing.com. Make sure you check out the website and check out for new content and all that fun stuff. Big shout out to Mike, who is the owner and who's got me doing this stuff. So really appreciate it. I really, sincerely, it's all good. I love doing it. So today, like I said, we're going to talk about the DJ Denon Prime. And in full disclosure, I was a little hesitant. It's funny when we had the phone call and we're talking about launching the channel and everything. One of the things we wanted to do was product review and talk about gear, obviously. So DJs want to know what they're getting, and this is the first one that we're doing. So I was a little anxious and a little nervous because, again, this is the first time I'm talking about gear that I personally don't own. And in full disclosure, I do use a controller. I've used one for about 4 or 5 years. Prior to that, I was using turntables. I still use turntables, but I fell into using controllers. And I'll be honest, like I said, in full disclosure, I was a little hesitant with getting on controllers just because of the way I spin. I'm not against controllers. Obviously, that's the majority of the tools that we use as a DJ now. They're great. It's just when I made that transition, I was a little hesitant simply because of the form factor. The size of them really didn't appeal to me because I'm kind of a big guy. I got big hands, and I'm kind of used to what I'm used to, and nothing against controllers because I'm using one now. It just was it took time for me to kind of get on that train, if you will. And when I did, and this isn't any endorsement, if you will, but just so you know, again, in full disclosure, what I usually use is a Pioneer DDJ SZ2. I did have an SZ. I stepped up to the SZ2, and one of the main reasons I actually like that controller is because of the size of it. It is a monster controller. I have it in a monster road case. So sometimes even for the ease of a controller, especially for what DJs like nowadays, they want something small and compact. It's kind of, I guess, for lack of a better adjective, a dinosaur, but I like it. I like what it does. So when I got this piece, the Denon piece, I was a little hesitant because I didn't want my personal biases, if you will, to come across and kind of potentially be negative. So having said that, let's kind of dig in. I'll say really quick, I'll let the cat out the bag. I actually like the controller. It did take me out. I'm gonna pick it up a little bit and kind of give you a little foot. If you haven't seen one, this is the actual footprint of the unit. It is super small, super compact. I think an old 17-inch, when they used to make them, MacBook Pro, I swear, I think it's almost the same footprint as that. It's not much bigger. I mean, this thing is teeny. And again, when I got it, I was a little hesitant because, again, of the size of what I prefer. I was like, can I get acclimated to this? And I will tell you, after I got on it, also another disclosure moment, being as I'm a part of the Homo sapien race that has the Y chromosome to it, I didn't do too much research. I just opened the box and was like, okay, what's this? And kind of plugged it in and plugged it up. I did do a little bit of research just to make sure that the thumb drives that I use were compatible with this, and they were. I actually have some thumb drives that are prepped with as a FAT32 format because I do use CDJs at times, so it was easy to just get some music, plug it in, and jump into it. And I will tell you, I was fairly impressed with the unit. This is the first time I've been on a Denon piece. I've had interaction with Denon. A couple of my DJ buddies have some Denon controllers. I know they're super clean. They have super audio output. Most of my direct involvement with Denon was back when I did AV install in a previous life. There were some Denon components, and it's always been good stuff. I have nothing bad to say about Denon. So I was excited to get my hands on it, but at the same time, like I said, I was a little kind of hesitant because I wasn't sure what I was kind of getting into and whether I was going to like it or whatnot. But like I said, overall, I really, really liked it. It was intuitive. If you've been on a controller, there's no surprises here. It has EQ kills on it that are super clean. The output on it, obviously, if you have good files to start with, they're using high bit 320 kilobit MP3s or WAV files. It's going to pass through, so the output on the Prime Go was really, really clean. The scratch wheels were super responsive for being as small as they were. Like I said, I was a little hesitant on that because I like my stuff kind of big, but they were super responsive, super clean. The display on it was super sharp. I will say the only negative I can tell you about the piece from my experience was the fact that it'd be nice, and I don't know if they can do that in a future upgrade, if you will, or if there is one, is to have a little tilt on it, maybe a little 10 inch, like a 10 degree tilt on it. So when you're looking at it, I guess if you're on top of it, kind of like I am, I know the thing's probably out of shot right now, you kind of have to look down on it, which is fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was able to navigate and go through the folders, go through my files, find what I wanted, loaded it up. I was very easy. It was very easy to do that. But I think having the ability to either tilt it, or have it at a 10 degree, 15 degree tilt, I think would be a little better. But past that, I mean, the piece was great. I would highly recommend it. In my personal application, I could see me use, again, because I like a big form factor unit. I don't think that I would use this day to day or gig to gig, if you will. I think for me, it'd be perfect as a backup unit. So if I had a controller that crapped out on me, this would be great. I mean, you could put this thing in a knapsack and be like, hey, give me 30 seconds and pop, and there you go. So I could easily see it for me being used like that. And actually the other application I thought in my travels that was great was I do a once a month radio show for a local FM, an independent FM here in Richmond, and the booth up there doesn't have a lot of room, and this would have been perfect to bring it into the station, load in my thumb drive, plug it into the board, and go. And it's like I said, it's super compact, it's super clean. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna rank stuff, be it like a 5-star, 10-star, pass, fail. This is the first product review, and I kind of want to keep it brief. I know there's other videos out there that kind of do more of a deep dive, and by all means, check those out. But I kind of want to keep these really tight and DJ focused, and what would work for I think a lot of DJs that are looking for obviously this can be used as a primary unit. If you're looking for a secondary unit, hands down, I would highly recommend it. If you're looking again for something super compact, I want to say the retail on it is right under $1,000. Last time I checked, it was like 9 and change. So obviously it's not too cheap, but compared to what's out on the market, and as powerful as this is, I don't think that's unreasonable. In audio world, you're probably gonna hear me say it a bunch of other times. You get what you pay for. Again, I do like the unit. So I guess let's take this review as a buy or don't buy. I would buy. I would definitely recommend the piece to DJs that again are looking for a super compact primary or secondary unit, somebody that's looking for something that maybe they just want to practice with. Maybe $1,000 is a little bit much for a practice unit, but nonetheless, I really can't say anything bad about it from a product standpoint. Like I said, for me, I'm still a little hesitant on the form factor because it's super small and super compact. I kind of prefer something bigger, but that's just personal preference. No reflection on the piece of how it can perform, how it sounds, how it plays, how it feels. Super strong build. I mean, I like it. I like it. I really do. So I want to thank NLFX for sending it to me. I want to give props to Denon for sending the piece, because it's a great piece. So again, if you're looking for something small, compact, a lot of features, like I said, the screen on it, I was duly impressed with the information that was on there. So obviously, if your files are tagged very well, it'll give you great feedback, great response. It's a great piece. It's a great piece. So yes, I would definitely recommend the buy. So thanks NLFX, thanks Denon, thanks for the product review, and we'll have a lot more. If you guys have questions, please feel free to reach out. And if you want to see other product reviews, other pieces that are going to be more in what you guys are looking for, be it controllers, mic, speakers, by all means, please reach out and we'll do our best to fulfill those requests. All right, thanks a lot. Be sure to check out djideasharing.com and we will see you next time. Keep them spinning.